Salah. Nunez, Turner with a save, but on the follow-up, Diogo Jota.
And Diogo Jota's coffins were then carried.
It is a time, one of the few times probably when we've been able to see wonderful children that we've got.
Please rise if you are able to honor them with a moment of silence in their memory. On behalf of FIFA and the wider football community, our thoughts are with their family, friends, and former teammates. May they rest in peace.
Detail the need to understand why the decision didn't stand. Oh, and there's a coming together. Donnarumma getting the ball, didn't go through the back of Musiala. This is an interesting one, you know. This is a big call. It goes through him together at the same time. Comes to the top of the ball.
The club doctors are on as Donnarumma hits the deck. Well, there's real concern here.
Dans ce club et qui en repart en légende à bientôt 34 ans, 21 saisons avec ce maillot qu'il a tant aimé, qu'il a tellement bien porté. Tu nous as fait rêver, Alexandre Lacazette, tu nous as...
Not the title, not meant to be. They fall just short. It will sting, it will hurt. They have given everything. A team with in defeat.
Yeah. More progression, final humble, if you like, against Adam. Fabulous year for Arsenal, I think. Obviously a disappointment not winning anything, but as I say, a good account themselves in the Champions League and a fantastic run in the league.
The full-time whistle. It's history for Paris Saint-Germain. And finally, teams around Europe, because this team is young, hungry and ready. Well, this is...
In 2015, you saw those incredible scenes a moment ago. He said he wanted to get this.
with extreme I don't know why. I look at that. The two old men of football.
He was good though, wasn't he, Pepe?
Pepe's extraordinary.
He was brilliant.
And this time it's his turn to have tears, and Ronaldo is the one consoling him.
The 2016 final, 141 caps. What in his case. Also, what a remarkable competitor in his case. Also.
Adiós, no me gusta nunca decir adiós, es un hasta luego, volveremos muy pronto a Japón, esta es nuestra casa.
世界のレジェンドがクリムゾンレッドのレジェンドとなって6シーズン戦ってくれました。クラブにはクラブ史上初のタイトル、さらにはさまざまな財産を置いてこのユニフォームを脱ごうとしています。最後の別れということになります。
To Mustafa, heartbreak at the death for Dortmund. Before today they held all the cards, but those cards torn and tattered with their title dreams. They had to win here at home to Mainz.
The other teams, Arsenal, United, will be so strong in the next few years. It's a big challenge.
Sturridge and Suarez. Handshake from Jerry Francis there for a crestfallen Brendan Rodgers. No score here. Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool 3.
Suarez is absolutely devastated. Remarkable turnarounds. We've seen some incredible games this season, but that has to be right up there. What on earth do you make of that, Jericho?
Speechless, really.
Delivered on his promises, he delivered on what he wanted.
They've got it. They have. Look at those Ajax players. I can only imagine what they're going through. They played so well over the course of the time. But that second half performance, they gave everything near Tottenham. They had the quality, the belief. They came out a completely different team. They really did. And those 3 goals from Lucas Moura.
Maybe a big opportunity. Still a lot to do. Son striding forward. Son still going. Support arriving. It's absolutely extraordinary. In adding time at the end of the game. A sea of 8 minutes of stoppage time.
on the afternoon of. What a pass for Wirtz, who's never scored a senior hat-trick. He has now. Extraordinary. Florian Wirtz, what a time to pitch to score your first ever hat-trick on the day the team win the Bundesliga title.
The Meisterschale in Leverkusen's hands for the first time. Bayer Leverkusen unbeaten across the board in the Bundesliga.
Zie je wel dingen van je enthousiast wordt richting dit seizoen?
Van nou al aan of van jawel, wat ik ook in de rust zie de bal bewerken, maar dat ik af en toe gewoon aanvoel van hey, waar willen wij, waar is de ruimte?
We mogen goed in de spotlights staan. En dat mag ook als je de winnen hebt gemaakt in de Johan Cruijff.
Three for Inter Milan, the first Italian treble winners, maybe the last act of Jose Mourinho's time, since Mourinho was just 2 years of age. The kings of Italy become emperors of Europe again, thanks to...
I wanted so much to go, but I had to escape, and Marco got me there.
So a 6th-minute corner from which they'll look to profit as it goes in towards Bentancur, who is sweeping all the way out to Son and Dragusin with the attempt. And Alisson has to make a prompt reaction stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of concern there.
Yeah, I think he stooped low to try and get his head on the ball and possibly ended up crashing into the ground and landing on his head, which is a concern.
Somehow it stayed out. Still the threat, it might fall Son's way again, yeah. Skips in there. No way through for him.
Hardly a recovery ball.
That one given away. Belize, he's moving far from free. He's in real trouble actually. Alejo Belize only just come on, the Argentinian. Oh, Belize receiving treatment. This is how he suffered the injury.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
Very if Belize is going to be able to play any further part at all, and the distraught reaction on his face, Postecoglou the first to offer his sympathy.
Well, I hope it's just something that perhaps may keep him out for 4 or 5 days.
Tres, dos, uno. Estoy muy contento, mi familia también. No tengo palabras para describir lo que estoy sintiendo porque
Ronaldo against All Black. Well, here's the ultimate test of that. Ronaldo, saved by All Black. It just will not happen. Truly brilliant goalkeeper and has been for years.
That's world class, absolute world class save.
Almost tears. In fact, there are tears from Cristiano Ronaldo. This time scores. Portugal go through. Redemption for Ronaldo. Diogo Jota will be the player talked about in all of Portugal tonight, though. Ronaldo's penalty.
2-0! He's the leading goal scorer of the tournament. Georgia have clear daylight. They've got a clear sight of the last 16. This is a nation of just 4 million people. This is a team ranked 74 in the world. And this is the greatest night in the history of Georgian international football. They've come to their first
to a man of this city's Marco Reus. Oh, that is unbelievable!
Técnicos del césped han estado trabajando duro para dejarlo en perfectas condiciones. Hemos estado hablando estos días con Antonio Blanco, el responsable. El aspecto es impecable, no, de momento no parece que sea.
Escarcelada acude raudo. Williams feels just a matter of time before Spain score again. Ferran Torres. An assist in the first half, a goal in the second. Spain re-established their lead in Valladolid.
A equipa do Porto é aqui no momento de que falava o jornalista Bruno Cabral há instantes, que é isso, o Otávio foi mesmo acompanhar o apanha-bolas e a bola saiu sem ser tocada.
Tudo bem. Então, não é assim, agora é assim.
Anda bater, anda. Bates bem, perdemos, anda. Solidariedade, vai, solidariedade. Bates bem.
Nervously, bent over on the halfway line, some of them. Jalmatinho, goalkeeper goes the wrong way, and it's 3 from 3 for Portugal.
Season for just the second ever time. Wolfsburg scored goals from corners in their opening two. This time Jerome Roussillon's rocket rocked only the cameraman. The French may well have gone behind and hit somebody.
A gesture here from Roussillon to the cameraman that he met in unusual circumstances.
Despedidas são para aqueles que vão e não voltam. E eu pretendo voltar um dia.
Diogo Silva saying his farewells.
I love you so much, guys. I miss you. Bye bye.
It was always likely to happen, wasn't it? A tear or two shed after that emotional address. As an era comes to an end for Thiago Silva at Stamford Bridge, taking centre stage at the end of this final day. A day in which Chelsea have recorded a...
I remember just thinking, I could be dying here, and I don't know whether it was the fact that I couldn't move and I couldn't speak, that there was just no emotion, it was just an emptiness, and that was it. And then it felt like an eternity until I could speak again. It probably wasn't even that long, but it felt like an eternity, and then I could finally speak again. And then I remember could finally move again then as well, and I just wanted to move and just speak, and I remember saying to Chris.
A heartwarming moment prior to kick-off as club captain Tom Lockyer made his way onto the pitch, received a hero's welcome from those in the stands. A lovely moment to a man that means a lot to this football club.
gemacht. Vor diesem Endspiel, sie war berechtigt. Denn Edin Terzic's Mannschaft hat...
It's their trophy again. Real Madrid, Champions League winners 2024.
Made it difficult for them, hasn't he? Italy power on here now with Calafiori. It's an opportunity. A superb take for Italy by Mattia Zaccagni, and it's 1-1. And it'll take Italy through, and it'll leave Croatia waiting.
I will leave the club at the end of the season.
My jumper is thank you, love, and I will never walk alone again. Thank you for that. You are the best people in the world. Thank you.
Mais avant tout, je veux vous dire merci parce que sans vous, j'aurais pas pu vivre la moitié de toutes les émotions que j'ai vécues. Et juste pour ça, je suis reconnaissant à vous. Donc, ici, c'est Paris et au revoir.
And an assist. And Kylian Mbappe marking his final outing in the game.
Top scoring. This is a huge moment in their campaign. Oscar with a wonderful penalty kick to draw Shanghai Port level.
Against one of the teams whom he's helped get promotion, and as Basham has made contact with the ball and fallen over awkwardly, I'm afraid that Chris Basham, the experienced Sheffield United defender, went after a ball which he attempted to cross, and his ankle buckled. And as you can probably tell from the applause that's for all four sides of the ground, Basham is just being hoisted up by the medical staff.
Potentially decisive moment in this penalty shootout. Marquinhos, oh, he's missed! Brazil are out! The shock has happened! Croatia, for the second time in the space of a few days, win via spot kicks. Brazil's players are on the floor.
A 19-goal thriller seems a strange way to bid farewell to one of Germany's greatest defenders, a leader of men, an ambassador, a big friendly German. In the words of Mertesacker, titles are nice, but my highlights are unforgettable moments shared with family and friends.
Czerny, ruimte om uit te halen. Václav Černý! Onberispelijk! Met elkaar
elkaar wordt dit doelpunt gevierd. En niet alleen met elkaar, maar...
Walker with a double deflection manages to get it to Sterling, who's curled it in superbly. 2 for him, 3 for England.
Rafinha, 16 major trophies, and now Ribéry, 12 years, a true point. Just listen to this. Applause, acclaim, adoration.
Arsenal have thrown away 2 points against 10 men. Again, they were in more or less total control of. Mistake by Gaël Clichy. How vital will those 2 points lost be when the final mathematics are done? And how precious might that point be for Alex McLeish's Birmingham City, who played with 10 men here for 87 minutes, but drew with the leaders. And all of that...
¿Qué le llevas a Leo? ¿Qué le llevas a Leo? Unas pulseras le llevas a Leo. ¿Enseñá? Quiero verlo. Ay, dicen Messi, dicen Mateo, Ciro, Thiago, Antonella. Esa se la vas a dar si lo llegas a ver. ¿Qué le vas a decir?
Aquí le traigo un pequeño recuerdo de parte mía y de mi familia.
Eso. Primero Dios lo puedas ver.
No need for stoppage time. The game is already well won, 6-0. Their joint biggest ever.
them. Cristiano Ronaldo will not celebrate that.
Mo Salah goes for it again. Oh! Flimsy challenge of Manolas. Here's Mo Salah. He's in. A little delicate one.
そしてクルークスとしては同点にはなるかと思うんですが、今問題があるのかというおそらく気持ち、ただ長谷部監督、他の福岡の選手たちはいやいや今の
Martinez pulling up mid-contact. Just taps it out of play. That is greatly appreciated by the Bayern fans here at the Allianz.
Dramatic developments late in the game. Sevilla are up to their old tricks in the Europa League. It's Lisandro Martinez, Argentinian World Cup winning squad teammates lifting him off the pitch. That, I'm afraid to say, looks a nasty.
James, sitting, by the way, right next to demand more of.
I love it. I love your attitude, my friend.
It's just for us something special to do, and we all enjoy it. It touches us as parents even harder at times to see kids suffering and getting through tough times, but for us it's good to brighten up that day just a tiny bit. It's always good to do.
I was just so happy.
I just think that a disability is such a harsh word. It's a hold you back word. To me, I just say unique. We're just all unique in our own ways, and just because I'm missing an arm is different than somebody else's uniqueness. I don't think it should ever be called a disability. I was never allowed to say no or I can't. Can't was like the worst word in my vocabulary.
It's a great ball for Marcus Rashford. Rashford, oh, he's hurt himself. Bloody hell, isn't he? Now that is what you call friendly. Shame, because his season was wrecked with injury last year. Thomas Meunier, he's hurt himself here. He's obviously a bit distressed, and Marcus just said no.
Güzel kaleci çıktı. Kalesinden topu uzaklaştırdı Ömercan. Ama sekti, kale boş. Ömercan sakatlık yaşıyor. Alkış. Kocaman bir alkış. Çektar Orhan'a bir alkış. Çektar Orhan'ı alkışlıyor. Siz televizyonda Çotanak stadında taraftar. Kaleci yerde.
Marginea careului, centrare deviată și mingea iese în afara terenului, scoasă de Matei. Eu n-am auzit fluierul.
Today I'm gonna meet Messi! I'm getting excited, Mom. I'm in Messi's building and his assistant is about to pick me up.
This one had some happiness, some momentous moments, particularly for Mo Salah with his 100th goal and a nice touch there.
Try.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that for you, alright? I promise. But remember, I've got to score though. Next time I score, yeah? Alright.
He has started to retreat. Wilson in on goal, playing in Grealish.
Royce for Gonzalo Castro here. We saw that Tresh was injured and needs attention.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, good surprise?
Yeah. He's awesome.
Right, I want you to go on your iPad.
Yeah.
And go to mine and your messages. And then. What do you think? Your eyes are watering. You okay?
İmza attı. Ev sahibi İttifak Holding Konyaspor. Bu arada bir sakatlık var. Atak devam ediyor. Ahmet Karademir'le geldi Konyaspor. Ceza sahası içerisine ama Rahmanovic son çizgi. Rahmanovic savunmaya çarpan top ağlara gidiyor. Enteresan bir an. Konyaspor 1-0 öne geçiyor değerli izleyenler. Konyaspor öne geçiyor. İtirazlar var. Sakatlık anında. Evet, bu arada Konyasporlu oyuncular topu bıraktı, hareket etmiyorlar. Hamza da topu filelerle buluşturdu. Centilmence topu bıraktı Konyaspor. Az önceki pozisyon sonrasında.
Hi Dara, I just want to let you know that we all saw the video of you at Anfield when you were listening to You'll Never Walk Alone, to say thank you. We want to invite you and your family over to Liverpool to meet the players and watch us train. We can't wait to see you. Dara, come over here.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
おっと後ろからパスを出して、そしてレアンドロ・ダミアン2対2同点。背後から忍び寄っていた川崎フロンターレ、見逃しませんでした。ちょっと気づいてなかったですからね。ちょっと足が滑りました。主戦場ここで長い笛。2対2ドロー。
dat gaat zo niet natuurlijk met een scheidsrechter die op de grond ligt. Getackeld. Kamphuis. Excuses van Navarro naar voren.
C'est quelque chose de spécial et moi je pense que c'est le plus important. Hein. Ça dépasse tout et il y a le foot qui est très important, mais la santé c'est le plus important. Et ça donne beaucoup de voir des enfants sourire. Ouais. Au moment là on est avec eux, c'est le plus important.
Très belle journée, c'est une journée particulière pour nous. Bien sûr pour les enfants c'est un jour inoubliable.
Against Man United.
Oh, a seagull's gone down, Simon.
Oh dear. Flattened by the ball.
Give it the kiss of life. Danny.
Seagull down, Mr. Referee.
The sorts of sounds that seagulls aren't supposed to like. Well, one's got through the trap, unfortunately. It's in safe hands now.
Well, they'll be pretty safe in those big hands. Danny Vukovic.
He's giving it a pat too on you, Danny.
Amy Park. We can see him there. He looks pretty chilled out, smiling for the cameras. But then...
From Niang. They lead Bordeaux, so I guess it wasn't the American honors. And now a fan wanting to say hello, and it's Santa's little elf. You'll get a stern talking to, but a smile.
Haji tries to release Morelos. He holds off Gela, now awaiting support. And Gela is off injured, and Morelos very sportingly just holds up the play. So
representa mucho más que solamente estos capítulos en Inter Miami vestido de rosa.
Aficionados, welcome to the pitch. Sergio Busquets, his wife Elena, and their kids Enzo, Levi, y Romeo.
Quisiera, Sergio, presentarte un video que se preparó para ti.
A ver el fútbol de una manera totalmente diferente.
Enhorabuena por tu carrera, has sido un ejemplo para todo el mundo del fútbol.
Sí, gracias por todos estos años de fútbol que nos regalas.
Y muchas gracias a todos por quedaros, por compartir esto conmigo y siempre estaré muy agradecido. Gracias.
Acompañado por su esposa, Roma Ventura, y sus hijos.
Lo que ha sido como jugador, como persona y sobre todo como compañero y amigo.
Jordi, muchísimas felicidades por toda tu carrera deportiva.
Un abrazo grande y nos estamos. Chao.
And now the change. As Heung-min Son's number is held aloft, a huge embrace from Yves Bissouma. As it dawns upon the crowd that the skipper is exiting the action. What a story. A decade at Tottenham Hotspur, playing for the club that loves him, in the nation that worships him.
Now we are all crying. But next time when we see each other, I hope everybody's smiling. So thank you so much for your amazing support for 10 years. And come on, you Spurs.
How does that make you feel?
Very emotional.
An amazing player, but most important, you're an amazing person with a beautiful family.
This football club, it's been a joy watching you playing, and of course, for me, it's been an honor playing with you during my time at the club. So,
true City legend. Thank you for all the memories, thank you for all the trophies. It's been a privilege and an honor to share the pitch with you.
It's time to say goodbye. I'll be back, but we love you and see you soon.
I guess from our side, a massive thank you to Man City for allowing us.
After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season.
Oh. Well, it's not pleasant for him.
I was there every day. If he wouldn't have given everything, I would tell you now. But every day he gave absolutely everything for this match. And now he decided, after 20 years in his club, that he wants to go somewhere else. If somebody should be angry about that, it's the owners, but they are not. They have to be angry, not us. It's not about that.
Big applause for Trent.
Villa players did a lap of appreciation at the end, and you saw shots of Emi Martinez, tears in his eyes. Is that a goodbye wave?
Well, you know, they don't fall off trees. You know, the quality of him. He's a World Cup winner.
We are expecting the main man to appear shortly to take the acclaim and to say farewell, so we'll have a more truncated teen years than we would normally have on the... Xavi Alonso, who turned dreamers into doers. Endless late goals, moments and a legacy to last a lifetime. He arrived a gamble, he leaves a legend, having produced one of the finest teams.
Wie fühlt es sich jetzt an, nach so vielen Jahren Tschüss zu sagen?
Hart Tschüss zu sagen, weil einem das natürlich nach so vielen Jahren, es ist mehr als nur Fußball. Es geht nicht nur um Fußball, es geht um viel mehr und dafür bin ich einfach dankbar. Der Moment ist gekommen, der Tag ist gekommen, um Abschied von euch zu nehmen. Danke für die Jahre. Ihr seid für immer in meinem Herzen, egal wo mich der Weg hinschlägt. Ihr seid für immer in meinem Herzen und ich werde euch nie vergessen. Danke für alles. Danke.
Is the definition of a job.
And thank you for everything. Goodbye.
As the final whistle blows on another memorable season, we would like to take a moment to extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you.
En er is vaak afscheid genomen van een trainer in het betaalde voetbal. Vaak door de achterdeur, maar zo enorm door de voordeur.
Als een enorme steun gevoeld van de mensen waar ik nu naar kijk. Ontzettend bedankt en heel veel succes. Dankjewel, dankjewel.
De nieuwe trainer van Liverpool.